Welcome back, one and all, to more Neckbeard stories with your friend Moonhorse. This is from Reddit user Schwarmabean. I like your name. Neckbeard thought he was an anime protagonist. Oh, I'm excited already. This is my first and most likely only post on Reddit, but I could not resist because, oh boy, do I have a fantastic story for you. This is about a neckbeard I knew in high school. We'll call him Greasy Guy. I met Gigi when I was a freshman. I had just moved to a new school that year, and I was pretty lonely. After a month had gone by or so, I still hadn't made any friends. My school, on the announcements, then advertised that sort of a drawing club was opening up. Given that artwork is something I really like, I decided to join the club, and not only in the hopes of improving my craft, but, maybe I could make some friends. I arrive the day of the first club meeting and am greeted by many an anime fan, as expected with a club of this type. I chat up some of the people, get some numbers, when bursting through the door comes this short guy wearing a trench coat and a Naruto shirt. Double whammy! Yeah, that's extra points. Glaring at everyone. The smell of BO was overpowering, and the shiny oil glint of his face was enough to blind me. He had really bad breath, too. The entire room goes sort of quiet for a moment. He pulls out this 3-ring binder filled with anime drawings and looks at all of us before saying, "Oh, if he's going to be an anime protagonist, I gotta give him the voice. I gotta give him the edgy anime voice." Huh. What are you fuckers looking at? Much to the horror of the club supervisor, who called him out on it. Red flag! I should have known by then to completely stay away, but I was fairly naive at the time and desperate to make new acquaintances. The next meeting he walked in, this time wearing an anime jacket. Nevertheless, I went over and introduced myself in an attempt to be polite. He swears in Japanese before ignoring me. But later, in the club meeting, he begins talking to me about anime and about his waifus. I just kind of idly listen before he starts to really go in depth with his hentai preferences and what he likes. After a minute, he literally asked me, "Well, what are you fap to, my lady?" And reached for my hand, completely serious. I cannot believe to this day those words came out of his mouth. By then, I was just like, holy shit. I immediately backed off and made an effort to stay away. Unfortunately, he was calling me someone as close as family, and that he'd protect me. He's kind of turning into Solid Snake. He even sent me DMs in Japanese that translated into, "You're kawaii." I really wish I was making this up. I really, really do. I completely ignored him at that point, no matter how many times he held the Nyan Cat audio at the back of my head or showed me Onision videos online during club meetings or in the hallways. Greasy Guy eventually stopped with me, but oh, this doesn't end there. I have a friend. Let's call her Kiki. Kiki is very, very sweet, and overall, a very kind person. Kinder than myself by a long shot. She's short, Asian, and is extremely cute. Of course, prime bait for the Gigi. After everyone in the club stopped paying attention to him, he pretty much sat alone and shouted shit. At one time, he even Naruto ran out the door. Oh my god. Anyways, my friend Kiki came to pick me up, and I swear I could hear his breathing rate increase from across the room. He practically ran over and asked for her name, and Kiki gave it. He was overjoyed. I warned Kiki, "You need to stay away from this guy." But she said he seemed harmless and kind of sad. He sent her a few of his drawings, a very poorly done anime fanfiction he made, the variation of Kiki's name as the love interest. Poor Kiki. Gigi started following her around from class to class. She didn't mind to start. She was pretty much willing to give everyone a chance. he would catch her before the cafeteria and say that he's glad to have his date with her. He would call her Sweet Lolly. Ew. I'd even once told her that she looked nice in a school uniform. Oh. Eventually, she became very uncomfortable with the way that he was speaking and acting, but she was too nice to stop it. Eventually, myself and 2 more of my female friends, this is important, asked him politely to back off, but he justified saying that he wasn't doing anything, and that she needed a strong male influence like him. Now, if you're as well versed in anime as Gigi was, or even myself with my minimal knowledge, you know what a harem anime is. Oh my god. In a harem, there is one guy who generally has 3+ women all lusting after him. Now, Gigi is delusional, and he sometimes has trouble separating fiction from reality. This dude got the idea in his head that the 3 women telling him to go away were basically the equivalent of us saying, "Get away from this girl because we're jealous." Oh no. Oh no. After that, he starts trying to interact with all of us, saying things like, "Stop being so tsundere," and shit like that. Oh my god. He even started brushing his hair down to cover his eyes in the style of some of those characters. He told some of us, even after one girl said that she had a boyfriend, that our thighs were thick and perfect for hentai. Oh! Okay. Okay. What the actual fuck? Now comes the doozy. Oh, there's more! Okay! In anime, there's a trope for the dude to fall down on top of the girl and accidentally grab her breasts as she sort of blushes. So we're walking in the hallway one time, Gigi keeps bumping into Kiki. Kiki is getting really fucking annoyed and gives this sort of awkward laugh and tells him, stop. Finally, he bumps into her at full force. She falls over, angry, and then he does it. Oh no. He falls on top of her, grabs her chest, and just starts groping in the fucking middle of the crowded school hallway. In the middle of the fucking day. My jaw drops open. People are staring. No one is interfering. Finally, this one tall guy is like, "What the fuck, man?" and pulls him off of her. Kiki is shocked and very disturbed. He starts blubbering and was like, I didn't mean to. The same dude walked all of us to our classes and said if Gigi ever gave Kiki any more trouble, let him know. We eventually told the faculty, but he received no punishment, given that it could have been an accident. He has been put in school suspension, though, for violence and disruption of class. Still, I see him to this day. The ghost of Gigi's BO smell haunts me to this very day. Wow. Fucking wow. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god. You know, okay. I don't really know what else to say about this, but I will give you something. The entire time I'm reading this, see, a lot of the Neckbeard stories I have to go back and forth because every now and then I'm kind of worried that I'm going to read one of these and realize that, like, I might know who they're talking about. This came really close to somebody I used to know, except for the, you know, Naruto running and the fact that they were obviously in school much later than this person. Yeah, I used to know this Neckbeard dude who was like, he was the definition of angsty anime anti-hero. Not to put this in Dragon Ball terms, he would be Vegeta. Just angry, always edgy, just the stereotype. Just not a fun thing. And oh my god, this kid just makes me think of him with his, you know, like, oh, I'm supposed to be the hero, and I remember this specifically because he used to write all these weird fan fictions, and I've read a few of them. I don't have them anymore, sadly. But I once referred to his fan fiction writing as super anime stylized versions of the fan fiction writings of Tina Belcher, because yes, in fact, he did write erotic friend fiction. He wrote more than one fan fiction story that got weirdly sexual about a girl he was obsessed with in high school. It was super fucking awkward, and the reason I know they exist is not because I found them, but because he wanted me to read them. I don't know why. I just kind of, okay, yeah, that's great. Like, this is really fucking creepy. I'm just gonna nod and smile. So, wow, though. Just fucking wow with the... Wow. This story was this was a trip. This was absolutely a trip. And thank you so much for posting this. And holy shit. Thank you all for watching. I need to end this video here. I need to... Wow. I don't know what else to add. It's just going to be me, like, surprised for the next 10 minutes. So I just need to stop. Again, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to send your own crazy-ass story to me, Neckbeard or otherwise, send it to r/Moonhorse Stories. I check it every day, and I will read whatever's posted there. If you want to support this show, I have a Patreon, and I sell t-shirts, and hoodies, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Links to all of these things are in the description below. And thank you again for watching. I love you guys. What the fuck? What even did I just read? Okay, bye.